Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Afternoon, YouTube. I'm here with you on this rainy Tuesday afternoon. I have the Black & Decker finishing sander is what it's called. A part that quit on me during working on the Buick on Saturday. It didn't quit on me, it quit on Kylie, but anyway. I have it all apart, and there's that part there, here's this part here, and then the part that actually went bad, let's get this out of the way, is here. Now I'm going to turn this around so you can see what kind of now there's the motor output with a gear on it. It's this type of gear. Now you can see, if you can look this way, I think maybe you can see it, but that's the type of structure or whatever you want to call it is, and here's where it goes into. Now my way of thinking is this doesn't fit, it doesn't fit in that, it fits real loose in that wasn't ever intended to be the thing that worked with this. I think, as you can see this shape here, I believe there was a plastic insert that went inside there that meshed with this, and I think that's what basically broke out of it. Now I can't be certain of that, but I know that's the thing that makes it shake on the bottom, because you can see it's oblong. It doesn't go around. It goes around and down and up, and so I'm sure that's the problem with it. But again, I don't see any plastic pieces. None of the stuff that I cleaned out of this thing looked to be any type of a gear or whatever you're going to call it that went in there. So I'm just kind of wondering exactly what the setup is on that. So, not a big deal, I guess. You know, it was kind of bad to pay that much money for it and then just have it disintegrate. If I could find another one of these, I probably would, because I like the sander much better than I do the orbital one that I have with the Velcro. The Velcro just doesn't hold up for that type of purpose, or the ones that I've used with it hasn't so far. So maybe it's just me, I don't know. But anyway, that's the sander story, and I'm gonna put that all in a box and pack it up for in case I come up with a part to fix that with. I had thought about putting in some JB Weld into that, and then assembling it and sticking that motor shaft back down in there and letting it set up like that. I don't know that would work. I just don't know. So probably would if it could get a good enough, you know, if I had enough in there to where it would let it actually form around that shaft with its little gear, or gears, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know. Like I say, that's where I'm at with that, and that's what was wrong with it. So anybody that was curious about it, that's it. So let me get this out of the way, and we'll move on to another item. All right, back with you again. This is the transformer I got. I don't remember if I showed you guys this or not, and I can't, for the life of me, can't remember. It's been a while since I did this, so let me open this up, show you what it looks like. Now he did include a couple of heavy-duty rectifiers, or bridge rectifiers, I should say. Those are 35 amp at 600 volts, so those would be nice to use. And here's the transformer itself. Here, let me get it out of the box. Here's the secondary side. As you can see, it has two taps on it. Both of them are 24 volt at 4 amps, so it's not a hard job to combine those for a 24 amp or 24 volt at 8 amps. So here's the primary side. 1 and 2 is 115 volts at 50-60 cycles, so that's basically what we'll use, is these two right here. And I see the 2 and 4 is 230 volts. So, and tie 1 to 3, 2 to 4. So I'm not really sure all that what that is, but I'm sure there's ways of wiring this up for different voltages, input voltages. But the way I'm looking at it is 115 volt is 1 and 2. But now I guess tie 1 and 3, tie 1 to 3, 2 to 4, and that gives you 240 volts. 1 and 4 tie 2 to 3. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you have to do that for the 115. I'm not really sure. Guess I'll have to figure that out. I'll maybe try to find their website. Criterion is the brand name. So we'll see what we do. Anybody has any ideas on that? Let me put that up there really again so you can read it. You can pause if you need to read that, but that's the way that says. So that is that. And now the power supply for that module that I ordered from China has went through Chicago. Generally, when they go through Chicago, it takes about a week to get them here. I really don't know what the deal is with the Postal Service, why it takes so long to go from Chicago to Indianapolis, but that's the way that works. And I've had the other FM transmitter that I bought, it's been over a week, good bit over a week actually, and it hasn't made it to here yet, so I don't know exactly what the deal is, but here's the boxed up AM shortwave, waiting for the SAMs for that. It is somewhere between Des Moines, Iowa and here. The Postal Service has gone into a different mode. I don't know if it's because of the hurricanes or what, but every day they're just putting up a post. It's in transit to the destination, gives, you know, the city, which is Seymour, and says that's all they say. They don't say, you know, there's no specific tracking information other than that. So I don't know. This one here, it was the same way. It said it was in transit to Seymour, and it actually showed up before I even seen it go through Indianapolis. So I don't know. I don't know exactly what the deal is with how they're doing it now. Maybe they've come up with some kind of new, improved service or something. I don't know. But that's that. That's what's going on here. Of course, that's the Zenith. Still waiting to get into that. Take those transistors and substitute those two audio transistors to see if I can tell which one's making the crackling noise. And I think that's all I'm doing. So I've gotten a dirty bench here, and I haven't been messing with anything over here at all, and kind of a bummer. I just haven't really felt like doing too much, and I really haven't had time either. Last night or yesterday's a good indication. I picked up the girls from school and got a phone call from my daughter that the girl's father was going to be really, really late, like midnight, before he could pick them up, and then he had to get back up at 5 a.m. I think is what it ended up being, to go to work at his other job, and asked if I could take him to school, which I did, and it's not a big deal to me. So there, but I don't have to pick them up this evening now. So that part that's why I've been here doing this. But when they're here, I don't have enough time to do all this stuff because and you know, I don't know, just the way it is. I'm that type of person. I gotta have undivided attention going to whatever I'm working on, and I can't share my attention too much. In other words, if I'm doing this and somebody, even if my daughter texts me on the phone and starts texting me, and then that kind of throws everything out of whack. To where, and it's not anybody's fault as far as that's concerned. Nobody knows what I'm doing here, obviously. But that, like I say, that does put a cramp in my little plans here. So, also the internet is supposed to be installed here tomorrow, the MetroNet, and well, that way, of course, remains to be seen. But you know how they tell you they're going to be here in the morning and all that stuff. So we will see. If they do, they do. They don't, they don't. And I'll let you know later on. But I've been using my phone, and it works all right. I can't really complain about the upload speed. It works actually better than the download, I think. But anyway, like I said, that's what's been going on. And I don't think I've actually went over the limit yet. So I've been trying to, if you guys out there that, let me turn this around a little bit. See my ugly face a little bit. Hi, you guys that I watch your videos all the time, and you guys know who you are, and because I usually comment on most of them, and I've been trying to limit that to smaller videos. Marty will appreciate that, but 15 minutes or less, and a lot of you guys making 30-minute, you know, and up videos. I don't get a chance to watch those much, so I will catch up when I get this internet back up and running, and I don't want you to think I've quit on you, so you guys know who you are. I'm not going to go through and mention all the names, but like I said, that's what I'm looking at, and just wanted to let you know a little update here, what I'm doing, where I'm at since we worked on the car the other day. And electronic wise, I should say. You guys, as I said, it's a rainy day here. Hope you guys are having a great day where you live. And thanks so much for watching, and we will see you.